Hi, I'm Rebecca Nagel, and I am an adjunct librarian at Harper College Library. Today I am this is the third video for the Amigurumi Octopus project. And in this video, we are going to talk about stuffing and eye placement. So at this point, you should have most of your body already finished. And that covers steps 1 through 9. We are going to do step 10 and 11. We're going to place our eyes and we are going to stuff it. And that will finish the video. So, for this, we are going to join around with a slip stitch. So a slip stitch, and if you haven't tightened this guy down yet in the center, you can. I'm going to go ahead and do mine real quick. We're just pulling on that tail. And what that'll do is just close that up so it's tight. And then you can actually trim that and place it inside. Okay. So joining with a slip stitch is not adding anything, it's just connecting two pieces. So what you do, and I'll take out my row marker, is I will slip my hook into the next stitch and yarn over, so in, yarn over, and then just pull that through both that you have on. And now you've connected that. We use a slip stitch when we are ending something because it finishes it off to a nice level finish. So once it's connected with a slip stitch, we're going to chain one, and then we're going to work in the back loops only. So a chain is, we're not going to go into any of our stitches. We're just simply going to yarn over and pull through. And we have one chain on. Working in the back stitches only means, remember how we talked about when you're working into the stitches, you need to make sure that both pieces of that stitch, both yarn pieces, are on, like this. So working into the back loops only is you're actually going to split that stitch, and the one that is facing the interior is the back stitch, or the one that's further away from you, and you're just going to put your hook in that way. What this does is it creates a ridge that'll go around, that when we go to put our octopus tentacles on, we'll use that ridge. So working in the back loops only, we're going to single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet 2 together, and single crochet in the next stitch. So if we do that 4 times, we'll have a total of 12 stitches. So we'll go in, making sure I'm starting in the right spot. Because we did a chain 1, and that's going to be our first stitch, you actually make sure that you're going into the second stitch from the beginning. So we'll go in, split that stitch, yarn over, pull it through. You've got 2 on, yarn over, pull it through. Now we're going to do our 2 together. Well, let me put on my row marker real quick. All right, so 2 together. Ready? Okay. We're going to go in. We're going to yarn over, grab that, pull it through, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull it through. We've got 3 on, yarn over, pull it through all 3. And now we are going to just do a single crochet. So we're splitting that and working in the back loops only. So that's our pattern. It's 1 single crochet, 2 together, 1 single crochet. Now I'm going to start that pattern over again, which means I'm going to do another single crochet. Single crochet, then we'll do 2 together. We'll go into the stitch, yarn over, come through, into the next stitch, yarn over, come through, 3 on, yarn over, pull through. Then we'll single crochet, start the pattern over again, single crochet, stitch 2 together. So let's go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over with 3 on, pull through, single crochet. Start the pattern over again. Single crochet, two together, with 3 on, we're going to yarn over and pull through, and then our last stitch is a single crochet. All right, we have completed step 10. So at this point, this is when I would add the eyes. Great, so you can take your hook out for this. It makes it a little bit easier. Just make sure that you really widen that spot where your hook was supposed to be so it doesn't accidentally come out. What you want to do is you're going to take, now these are the safety eyes. If you're going to embroider or use buttons, it'll be a little bit different, but placing them will pretty much be the same. So what you want to do is you'll take it and you want to go 1 row above the ridge. You do 1 or 2 rows, whichever one you're really more comfortable with. And then you want to do them maybe 4 stitches apart. So if I put mine here, we'll count 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's got little eyes now. Okay, and that's how I would do my eye placement. If you are using the safety eyes, you'll have these little backs that then need to go on, and they just like click into place and keep the eyes from coming loose. They're called safety eyes because they are used so that children can't pull them off and accidentally choke on them. So consideration, if you are planning on giving this to a small child, you may want to make sure that you embroider the eyes or you use safety eyes and not buttons. It can be kind of a pain to get those backs on, but once they're on, your eyes are in place. You can then take your polyfill, just take a little bit at a time, fill them up, You're going to use more than you think you're going to use because you really want to give him a good shape. So just keep filling him up till he's really nice and firm. I think that'll about do this guy. And make sure like all the spaces are really, really full. He's looking pretty good. I might give a little more in this corner. Okay. So the very last step to completing the body is going to be stitch 2 together the whole way around so that you have 6 complete stitches, and then we'll just cinch that closed. We're going to go just like regular through the whole stitch this time. So we're going to take it in and we're going to make sure that both pieces are on. Yarn over, pull it through. It can be a little more tricky when the stuffing's in there, which is why we kind of leave it for the last row. Just fiddle with it. It'll work out. So we go in one, go to the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. We've got 3 on. We're going to yarn over and pull through. I accidentally lost it, the whole thing. So I'm going to start over. It happens. Okay. So we're going to go into our stitch, yarn over, pull through. This beastly stitch. Doesn't want to let me yarn over, pull through. Okay. Into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. There's 3 on, yarn over, pull through. All right, now we're going to use our row counter. Put that on. Do it again. Okay, into the stitch, yarn over, into the next stitch. Stuffing. Yarn over. Three are on. We're going to yarn over and pull through. Luckily, this is a very small row, short row. So into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, 3 on, yarn over, pull through. All right, almost there. Into the stitch, yarn over, pull through. Into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, 3 on, yarn over, pull through. Okay, into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through with 3 on, yarn over, pull through. All right, this should be our last one. Into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, into the next stitch, yarn over, and pull through. So that is it for this video. Next video we're going to use our yarn needle to close him up and do our little legs. So until next video.